Oh, yes, she's back from outer space. Hi, you guys. How are you? It's me, Deep Space Nectar. I appreciate you for coming back. If you're new, welcome. Tap in, check me out. If you catch a vibe, show me some love, like and subscribe. I appreciate the support. I'm excited, I'm grateful, and I'm happy to be here. So let's dig deep, let's grow so we can aspire to inspire before we expire, okay? So we have a lot of messages, and we're gonna just roll with it right now. We're gonna do like a little freestyle here. So I'm gonna do this for my Capricorns. How are you, Capricorn? You could be embodying the energy of Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your chart, okay? This could be for the Capricorn house in your chart. Something to do with like your work, right? Your reputation, the mark that you're going to leave on the world. So what's going on with Capricorn, please? 111. Co-creation and blank canvas, right? So you are wiping that slate clean, right? Or there's this opportunity, there's this energy to wipe that slate clean and co-create what it is that you truly want, right? And there's that truth right there. See the truth in this clean slate, okay? For Capricorn, please. For Capricorn, please. What's going on? Sometimes you gotta take a hiatus, you guys, okay? Stop relying on tarot, stop relying on outside sources, because all that you need is within, okay? Truly. Yeah, simplicity. Get back to basics, okay? Get back to basics. And we have forgiveness, okay? That's beautiful too. That kind of looks like a chair, right? So what I'm getting here is like, maybe you need to take someone needs to take a rest, right? Just take a seat, right? Take a seat, right? And analyze what's going on in your life, right? See the bigger picture of what's going on in the current climate as well, too, okay? Because there's clues all over the place for you individually and for you as a collective, okay? And where you fit in that collective, right? I'm getting like the energy of kind of there's a need to simplify everything, right? There's a need to get back to basics. So you kind of have to sit down. I'm also getting like a planning energy too with this chair that I'm seeing with this forgiveness card, okay? You know, and I feel like has to do with like expectations, okay? So kind of being in the energy of like having zero expectations, right? So let go of any expectations of how you think things should be, right? Simplify, okay? Simplify everything. I feel like that'll help you get through whatever it is that you're going through, right? So, by you being able to simplify things, right, you'll be able to see the essence of what it is that's around you, right? The purity of the essence of what's around you, right? And you want to strive to have that essence to be pure, right? Or if not, whatever. Okay? So let's see. Let's get some cards here for you, Capricorn. Get some tarot here. You know, there's simplicity, okay? And this goes with everything. I'm really just getting what's underneath here. Yeah, pause. Beautiful. We have pause, and then we have North Star, okay? So if you're embarking on anything or you're doing something new, like just take a pause, okay? Take that rest and really sit down, okay? Maybe sit in meditation or sit in nature, okay? Be in this energy of connecting to that heart center, to your heart space, to your higher power, right? To your higher self, okay? Because there's a lot of communication going on between your higher self and the ethers and these other realms, okay? This could be other star systems too, right, starseed? So, you're being placed on this pause for a reason, okay? Because, there's like, look, There's that devil card right there. There's your energy. It's like, because it's like your energy's coming back online slowly, right? Or you're tapping into like who you truly are, right? Your true essence. So, yeah, forgiveness, right? Forgive yourself for, all past lives and past incarnations, right? Ask for forgiveness from your higher self, right? But yeah, definitely just like I'm seeing someone taking a seat, okay? And like really kind of writing down, kind of just breaking everything down, okay? Yeah, get back to basics, okay? It's like where you're going, and really it's like this is almost like a collective energy too. There's going to be a need to simplify, right? Like all these distractions that are going on around you, all these distractions in the media, all these distractions everywhere, right? It's like distraction after distraction after distraction. See through that, because it's like 555. There's this huge change coming, yes, but once you see through the distractions and see like what the essence of what is truly going on, you'll have like a bigger picture view of everything. And that's what's needed, is that bird's eye view, okay? That's like why this Hanged Man energy keeps coming out, right? This suspension, okay? You could be dealing with a Pisces, yeah, with this. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Yeah, I'm hearing Pisces could be very cutthroat, okay? Also, too, your intuition will lead you to the victory that's... I'm also getting to, maybe you don't even know the victory that you're seeking, right? So there's this need to simplify, okay? So a lot of like confusion. I keep hearing Neptune too. So there's like a lot of confusion, right? But this is almost like organized confusion, if that makes sense. Okay, it's like orchestrated and organized confusion, right? And it's to get you away from like the simplicity of things, okay? It's like really take a look at all the things that you have, right? Like pack up your whole house. Like you don't literally have to, right? But go through all your things and like isolate it in one room, right? And see everything that you have and like simplify, okay? Because maybe I'm speaking to like some nomads here, the nomads and the gypsies, right? So yes, you already are in like this simplification kind of energy, right? But really look at your belongings, right? Look at where your energy is attached to with your things, okay? With the things that surround you. I'm like seeing someone's Merkaba spinning too, okay? So it's like you don't want anything weighing you down, okay? So what is weighing you down? Like you need to really take a seat and do like some like an inner astral travel. Like my ears are going in and out, okay? So there's definitely like you're definitely kind of, or someone is going in and out of frequencies, okay? So that's kind of what that hangman energy is too, a little bit. It's like you kind of need to simplify, because you're really kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you're really elevating through different frequencies right now, and that Merkaba is spinning, and it's going to start spinning faster and faster, right? So be mindful of what you are allowing to weigh you down, okay? And I keep seeing Page of Swords too, right? It's like, when are they going to stop watching, right? When are they going to stop gathering information on you, right? It's like, it's almost like I'm hearing self-incriminating, okay? So it's not really something, be very aware, okay? Be very sharp, right? Sharpen your sword, okay, Capricorn? It's definitely needed, like today I'm really talking to a lot of warriors, okay, a lot of warrior spirits, the spiritual warriors, okay? You just kind of have like this, like that fighter spirit within you, okay? I could actually be talking to people that are fighters too, like MMA fighters, right? You have to look at how interesting it is how MMA has become such a huge sport, right? Like the UFC and really all these other organizations in other countries, you know what I'm saying, like that do like MMA fighting like professionally. It's become such a huge thing, right? Now why, right? Like, can we take a deeper look at that? Like why why are people so attracted to like MMA, right? It's like, it's almost like that, it's that warrior spirit, like that warrior spirit's being woken up in a lot of us, right? And you know, those of us that, I just went dark, those of us that do practice MMA, right? It's like, why are you so called to this, right? Like, why are you so interested in this, okay? It's like, there's something deeper there about that, okay? And it's like, it speaks to you, okay? And there's something about it that is, maybe, you know, you have like some Martian past lives or something like that, or maybe you're from one of the star systems where they are warriors. I forget which one it is. Is that the Andromedians, right, or Pleiadians? Whichever one is like the warriors, you know what I'm saying? Like the fighters, like they come here to fight these spiritual, or the Arcturians, I think it is, right? They come here for like this spiritual battle that's been going on, right? Because that's what it is, okay? Yeah. Knight of Wands and like Wheel of Fortune. I'm picking up this Knight of Wands and like the high vibrational Knight of Wands, okay? So it's like, it's almost like with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's like you're waking up to like that fighter within you, right? But it's not like you're out here like looking for revenge. You're not like out here seeking to like beat the shit out of people, right? It's like you're fighting for like a cause, right? It's like you kind of woke up and it's like, oh shit, like you kind of like you're awakening, right? So it's like, you know, we don't come here like to like just fuck off, okay? Like you come here for a purpose, okay? Especially those that like have the understanding, right? Or have already awoken, but like, you know, like when you wake up, it's like, okay, like I woke up, but there's several awakenings, okay? There's several awakenings to get to that core, and even so, you're always tested, right? It's like that spirit within you, that fighter spirit within you is always tested, okay? And you know, true fighters, right? Like we don't want to fight. Like we don't want to, you know, you don't want to put your hands on people, right? Like that's not the point, okay? It's like you're fighting for a cause, okay? So I know I brought MMA into it, right? With like the physicality, okay? And like I'm tying in like Roman times too, right? Like that's exactly what the MMA is too, right? It's like people are putting money on people fighting in a cage, right? And like that's kind of a little weird, yeah? Like it's bringing me back to like Roman times, okay? So like I'm feeling the fall of Rome in a sense too. So now what I'm saying, like bring things back to basics, okay? So take what I just said, and how can you simplify your life to comparing what's going on right now to the fall of Rome, right? Okay? And really it's important to not have expectations, right? It's almost like expectations ruin things, okay? So there's definitely like some type of new beginning going on. Could be a new beginning with your family, okay? There could be a new birth of a new family, okay? It's like a new, I'm also hearing like a new breed of people, okay? This is really fascinating, Capricorn, okay? I know I'm speaking a little bit fast, but like I'm really kind of channeling something here right now, you know, and yeah, it's like that the energy is going to start to pick up a little bit, but like there's definitely that fog, that Neptune, right? And it's like, you know, whatever that deception is like, there's you sitting down, right? There's that chair, right? It's sitting down and like analyzing, okay? Don't like overanalyze, but just simplify, okay? Like what does the word simplicity mean to you? Like how does simplifying your life like look, right? And how can you make it as simple as possible, right? So it's like how can you forgive yourself, like, you know, like for having expectations of like, oh, it should be this way, like, well, that's what you think it should be, but that's not what it is, right? So like how can there needs to be like forgiveness in the expectations that you've had for yourself, for societies, for others, right? So it's almost like that's tying into awakening this warrior spirit, okay? You know, and you know too, and it's also too, it's like, you know, that there's that Seven of Swords energy, right? And it has to do with money, right? It has to do with finance. It has to do with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? And it's like, whatever it is that you're working on, okay? It's like, you know, people really just want to come in and try to knock you off your kilter, okay? Want to knock you off your field, right? especially when you're in a state of healing, okay? And it's like, yeah, it's not gonna happen, right? It's like you were born for this, you were made for this, right? You know, I'm really feeling this could be like a heavy collective message too. So again, take what resonates, or it's like almost like a 15-15. I mean, your energy is here, Capricorn, right? But it's like, you know, there's a lot of change, okay? There's like a lot of change, and there's a lot of change hidden behind the scenes, but it's really not there. It's really not behind the scenes. It's really kind of in our faces. It's in the forefront. There's a need to simplify, okay, and take a look at things not at face value, right? Because what's on the face value is kind of just like this distorted mirror reflection, okay? So that's why there's a need to really tap into the heart, right? Because the heart is that inner compass, okay? And I'm getting this is about like your soul tribe too, okay? So like a lot of people, a lot of us are kind of getting away or moving away from certain people that have just kind of wanted to hold you hostage, right? That's not a soul tribe, okay? That's just people that want to control you and keep you squished like this, right? Because you're just, you don't fit in a box, right? Like you're simple but complex, right? But you don't fit in a box. And anytime someone tries to put you in a box, it's just towers on that ass every time, okay? So let's get some energy here. Let's see what kind of cards we're working with, Capricorn. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom, yeah, there's definitely, it's like you can feel this energy like slowly approaching, okay? So let's see, what are we talking about here? Yeah, here's that Five of Wands, right? It's like, you know, I don't even like calling those that think that they rule this world the elite, right? Because there's absolutely nothing elite about these people, okay? These, I don't even want to call them people, okay? It's that organized chaos, right? It's that organized orchestration that's going on, right? Six of Wands, okay? And it's like, what little do people know that like anything that they could like try to put as many swords in your heart as they want, right? But you triumph over that every time, like every fucking time, okay? All right, so we have Four of Wands here, okay? So, right, it's like once you step into your power, then they have to go back, right? So it's like almost like maybe you're taking a step back too, or someone's taking a step back here, right? Instead of, you know, Five of Wands, I look at this too, like look at all the wands. They're not going at anybody, right? This is just chaos, okay? But there's something about some type of organized chaos here, okay? I keep getting organized, like, organized crime I just heard, but really this like organized chaos and orchestrated, right? It's like, and Four of Wands too is like your stability, your structure, your home, right? So it's like there's been so much organized chaos thrown at your home, right? It's like it's been this giant plot too, with the Seven of Swords keep coming up in the beginning. It's like this giant plot to like destroy your stability, right? And like true stability is within, right? Your home is like your body is the home to your soul, right? That's if you have one, okay? We have Nine of Pentacles, right? So, yeah, you know, it's like there's, again, like attack on the finances too, like an attack on your, like the essence of who you are, right? It's because you just exude kind of this, like stability, right? And it's like nobody knows the kind of battles that you've fought in since the beginning of time, right? So it's almost like people want to come in really and like knock down your four walls and knock down everything that you've grown, everything that you've cultivated, everything that you've worked on, right? But little do people know that like they're being blocked, right? It's just causing more missed opportunities for them. They're being rejected. All these attempts are being rejected, right? It's because of your essence. It's because of who you truly are, right? It's because when things like this happen to you, you do dive deep, right? Maybe sometimes you stay in the darkness a little too much, right? But you always manage to find your way, right? That's why it's important to have hope, okay? It's important to cultivate hope. And it's very hard to do that with the current climate of this world, right? Look, we have 2 of Wands here, okay? So a lot of Wands, a lot of energy, okay? It's like it was like this, whatever this was planned, okay? Yeah. And it's like whomever did this, right, is looking like this, right? Because you have offers coming your way. And they're just sitting here looking at the past like, oh, fuck, this didn't work. Like, yeah, it didn't work. Right? It's 2022. Like, enough with this shit. Okay? Like, we all have to, like, really look at ourselves. And we all have to look at ourselves. And we have to shine a light on the karma. Okay? Shine a light on all the past life karma. All the karma that we've accumulated in past lives and in this life. And expose it. Okay, and deal with it. Okay, and that's how you walk into your purpose, right? That's how you kind of shift that wheel, turn that wheel of fortune in your favor, right? Is by facing that karma. Okay, and a lot of people kind of just want to pass on that karma to other people. Okay, by means of whatever under the table, in the closet, behind the scenes type of shit that they want to do, right? And it's like, as you're gaining this momentum, you're gaining like this passionate energy, right? People are watching, right? And people are trying to gather information, and it's like, no, because we have in the middle here 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, okay? It's like, you can do bad all by yourself, okay? And I'm strongly picking up like past lives, okay? So I'm really picking up like whomever I'm speaking to, right? Like, and maybe this is a little bit about me too, okay? It's like, look at the snail on the bottom, okay? It's like slow and steady wins the race, like that, right? It's like, but you never give up, okay? Because there's, that no matter what, like you're never gonna give up. That's that fighter spirit within, okay? And it's like, people want you to fight, right? People want you to like get out of character and fight, but people don't realize that you've been fighting, that you've been in battle, you've been in war for centuries, for lifetimes, right? So it's like, I'm really just getting like an awakening, right? Like definitely like waking up to that fighter spirit within, okay? And what that truly means to you, okay? And maybe it does correlate to a past life, right? Maybe it doesn't, right? But there's something about the fighter spirit here that by you tapping into that is going to help you really move forward here, okay? And it's like, yeah, maybe some plans that you had, some plans that you had kind of got like spoiled, I'm hearing too, right? But there's always a need to go back to the drawing board. We're still Mercury retrograde, right? We're like in the heart of it. So simplify things. It's a really good time to really simplify like the heart, simplify your soul, right? What is that karma, right? That Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, right? What is karma trying to teach you? Like, what is the nature of karma teaching? What have you learned about the nature of karma too, right? Like Capricorn, you rule karma too, right? So there's something about that there for you. I want to get a Soul's Journey card, and then we're going to get out of here. Okay. Yeah. I hope y'all are doing great. And don't ever give up. So no matter what they throw at you, right? Like the way that I'm looking at this spread too really is like there's all this chaos around you, right? And it's really just attacking on like, it's really like trying to attack on like the core of who you are, like your essence, right? And it's like your essence, like when you truly know who you are and you're tapped into your essence and you live out that essence, nobody can stop that. It's all attempts are being blocked, okay? But you also have to stand up and fight, right? Maybe that's why I'm picking up like that fighter energy too. And I'm not saying you have to go out there and like physically fight, okay? It's deeper than that, okay? Like the art of war, like, like take a real look at what's going on here, right? It's like there's so much chaos going on, right? So how can you bring balance into the situation to see, right? To really see what's going on, right? Like this is such a pivotal time, okay, in human history, right? And a lot of that history has been burned, right? A lot of that history is in the floors of the Vatican, right? But a lot of it has been burned, right? The fires of, what fire was that? Way back when there was all like the ancient texts and all the scribes and all that. There was some type of fire that all of that stuff was burned in. There was like some big library. I can't think of it right now though. Like, it's all hidden for a reason, right? Because they don't want you to wake the fuck up to who you are. They don't want you to tap into that fighter spirit and to be like, oh, okay. Right? They don't want you to surrender to the truth of who you are, right? Because once you do that, it's like, it's not that you're untouchable, so don't be like arrogant with it, don't be cocky. It's like, there's like all, yeah, like, yeah. Wow, very interesting. It's a very interesting read here, Capricorn. My energy is just, it could be the energy I'm picking up on too, right? Alright, so let's get one more card here for Capricorn. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Maybe this message has no application towards you, right? So, just click off. I just think it's so funny that people want to like interject so bad. People want to put in their 2 cents, and it's kind of just like nobody was even talking to you. Not to be a dick, okay? And it's like, if it doesn't apply, so just let it go, let it fly. Like, it's really interesting how people kind of want to invade, right? They want to invade themselves into your energy, right? Just because you're kind of speaking something that is some type of truth, you're speaking your truth, and people just want to try to sit there and challenge it, and it's like, where are you even coming from, kind of thing. It's like, okay, it's all about simplifying everything so that you can see what it is, okay? I'm also be mindful of your neighbors too, okay? That's for a select few. Again, like that, the organized, orchestrated chaos, okay? This message will reach who it's intended to reach, okay? And the message is for the individual will understand, or individuals, okay? Like, use your own discernment, right? I'm always going to push that. I'm always going to say that. Like, stop relying on tarot, stop relying on the internet, stop relying on other people. Why don't you simplify, take a seat, release all these expectations that you put on others, release all the expectations upon everything, right? And just simplify it and go within. Right? This is the age of Aquarius. Be your own guru. Okay? Like, yes, some people are called to be leaders, right? Some people are called to lead with messages, to lead with whatever, right? To be leaders, period, yeah? But that's exactly what we're missing, right? We're missing this leadership, right? We're missing individuality. We're missing that uniqueness, right? And people are so afraid to be them own selves, to be that unique version of themselves, because they don't want to be outcasted. Like I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I'm going to do me regardless. I'm going to be myself regardless. 28. And true wealth is found within. True wealth is tapping into the core of who you are and living that and being that, right? Courageously, unapologetically. Capricorn, denial, okay? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Yeah. Okay. Which, that's like bringing me into like this organized chaos energy, right? It's like people want you to be, or people want someone to be like in fear, right? But like fear is just, really, fear is being in denial of what's truly going on, right? So there's really nothing to fear, right? And that's when you tap into that warrior spirit, that fighter spirit. You acknowledge your fear, and you're like, okay, like I see this for what it is, right? But this is really an awareness, like it's almost like a hyper awareness of what's going on in a sense, okay? We have failure at the bottom, okay? So I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Absolutely, right? So with the four of cups here too, so like maybe you did let the fear get the best of you, right? And maybe you let the fear get the best of you and it kind of took a hit on your stability in a sense, right? And you missed out on some opportunities, okay? And maybe you kind of like broke your own heart in a sense, right? But forgive yourself for the expectations you put on yourself, you put on the situation, you put on for others, okay? Because everything is just an opportunity to learn. And I'm telling you, the people that are trying to organize this chaos, organize all the conflict around you, especially towards your home, especially towards your essence, right? It's just deny, failure. It's constantly being denied, and it's not working out. The more that you step into your energy, the more that you walk with this insight of awareness and see things for what they truly are, and you do that by simplifying things, by removing expectations and limitations you place on yourself and about situations, right? You really see that it's like, okay, this is just an opportunity for me to learn, right? Like take fighting, like MMA fighting, for instance, right? Like you're not just going to go out in the ring and you can't just expect to just knock somebody out or KO whatever. You make mistakes, right? And you make mistakes with fighting, and it's like that one simple little mistake can get you in that chokehold, right? So learn from it, okay? Learn from it, because everything is just an opportunity to learn, okay? Just remember who the fuck you are, alright? Have a blessed day. Love you.